prove that A inverse is equal to adjoint A by det A, where A is equal to A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3 is a non-singular matrix. Non-singular matrix means determinant is not equal to 0, right? Let us consider capital A1, A2, capital A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3 and C1, C2, C3 capital letters be the cofactors of A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3 and C1, C2, C3 respectively. So let capital A1, A2, A3 be the cofactors of these elements and B1, B2, B3 capital letters within the cofactors of these column elements and C1, C2, C3 within the cofactors of C1, C2, C3 column respectively. Then what is the cofactor matrix of A? Therefore, cofactor matrix. What is meant by cofactor matrix? Each element of the matrix, cofactor matrix of A, is a matrix in which each element is replaced with its corresponding cofactors. A1 is replaced with capital A1, B1 with capital B1, C1 with capital C1, A2, B2 and then C2, A3, B3 and C3. There is a cofactor matrix of A. Now write the adjoint of A. What is adjoint of A? What we can write is adjoint of A, according to definition, adjoint of A is the cofactor of transpose of cofactor matrix. So B transpose is defined as adjoint of A. According to definition, B transpose is adjoint of A. So what is B transpose? B transpose is A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3 and then C1, C2, C3. There is a transpose of cofactor matrix. This is adjoint of A. So no doubt in it. So I consider capital A1, capital A2, capital A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3 as the cofactor of the elements A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. So that I wrote in the cofactor matrix of A as B. So B is a cofactor matrix and the B transpose is adjoint of A. Now let us find A into adjoint of A. Let us find A into adjoint of A. What is A? A is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2 and then A3, B3, C3. Okay. Next, what is adjoint of A? Adjoint of A is A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3, capital letters. Next, just multiply these two matrices. We know how to multiply, so then I can write like this: multiplication of these two matrices. First element is first row, first column. A1, capital A1 plus B1, capital B1, C1, capital C1. Next, first row, second column element. A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. And then last row, last column, first row last column is A1, A3, B1, B3, C1, C3. This C1, right? Now, second row, A2, A1, A2, A1, B2, B1, C2, C1. And then A2, A2 plus B2, B2, and then C2, C2. Then A2, A3, B2, B3, C2, C3. Next row. Next row is A3, B3, C3 is multiplied with first column A3, A3, A1, B3, B1, C3, C1. Similarly, A3, A2, B3, B2, C3, C2. A3, A3, B3, B3, C3, C3. Now we must go for the property. So according to definition of determinant of a matrix, what is the definition of determinant of a matrix? If a row elements is multiplied with their corresponding cofactors and then added, then their product and their sum is determinant of matrix A. So the sum and product of a row elements with their corresponding cofactors is determinant of A. So A1 corresponding cofactor, B1 corresponding cofactor, C1 corresponding cofactor. So I can write this as det A. So this is det A. Next here also A2, A2, B2, B2, C2, C2. Same elements and their cofactors multiplied and their sum is det A. Right. Next this is det A. Right. Next property. According to property, if row elements A1, B1, C1 is first row element, A2, B2, C2 is a second row corresponding cofactors. So the sum and product of first row elements with their corresponding second row cofactors is 0. So this becomes 0 according to property. This becomes 0 according to property. This becomes 0 according to property. These first row elements capital A3, capital B3, capital C3 are third row cofactors. So their sum is 0. So this is 0 according to property. Next there is also 0. This is det A, A2, B2, A2, A2, B2, B2, C2 is det A, and then 0, again 0, again 0, and then last one is A3, A3, B3, B3, and then C3, C3 is det A. So there is a matrix. Next, if you take det A common, so what is there? A into adjoint of A. A into adjoint of A is equal to det A. When you take det A common, this becomes det A into I. Det A into I. This is number 1. This is number 1. Is there any doubt in it? No, nothing. So similarly, we can prove adjoint of A into det A, adjoint of A into A is equal to again det A into I. From 1 and 2, what we can write? From 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, we can write A into adjoint of A is equal to adjoint of A into A is equal to det A into I. Okay, or else I can write like this: A into adjoint of A by det A is equal to adjoint of A by det A into A is equal to I. Look here, it's in the form of AB is equal to BC is equal to I. AB is equal to BC is equal to I. According to definition of inverse matrix, if AB is equal to BA is equal to I, then B is said to be the inverse of A. So according to definition of inverse matrix, according to definition of inverse matrix, according to definition of inverse matrix, I can write adjoint A by det A is equal to A inverse. According to the determinant, I can write it as adjoint A by det A is equal to, therefore adjoint A by det A, adjoint of A by det A is equal to A inverse. Right.